I know you guys miss me. I know you guys miss Chris. We're back. It's been like 3 weeks or something. I have no idea. It's absolute trash. I've been at home dying. Leandra won't even do my hair. Look at this. Like, I'm just been depressed, and I got extra gray hairs, and life's been hard. But anyways, I have the stuff, which this is the pan I was telling you about. Chris is already getting started on opening up the rack. We are finally getting ready to hopefully make some good progress tonight. It is a wonderful, chilly Tuesday. I don't know how long we're going to be out here, but we want to get something done. So the big three, which was the new pan that cost me an arm and a leg, but I got to tell you guys about K-Power. Remind me to tell you about K-Power in a second. The new rack, which is manual, while Chris is out here throwing boxes at me, and I believe it is smaller. It does look like a little bit thinner diameter, and that was what the hope was right here in this middle section, that it was a little bit smaller, which it does look like it is. Oh yeah, it's a whole lot smaller compared to that one right there. That will probably save us an inch by itself. And then those little black thingies over there, those are the spacers that are aluminum, but apparently they're anodized, which is stupid because it's not what I asked for, but whatever, it was eBay and it was like 20 bucks, so you get what you pay for. So we are getting ready to do some turning around and probably hoist this motor up and get this pan on and see if we can do some things to get us one step closer to having Fonda ripping and running and terrorizing a racetrack near. All right, y'all. So I'm getting ready to open this box for the first time. Matter of fact, let's get this over here so that way you guys can see.
Yep. I actually cleaned it off.
Yeah, look at that. You see this? You see what happened when Chris has free time and no vehicles to work on? He does stuff like cleans the table. All right. So y'all see, I haven't even actually opened it yet. We're all seeing this for the first time as a team. All right. What we got?
Ready?
Yep. Oh man, it's so pretty. That is probably the adapter for the
Probably fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's in there.
No.
Heard it.
I heard. No.
Heard it. Set it down. It's wrapped up in that.
There we go.
Yep.
The pickup. That was the pickup plate is what I was talking about in that box. That's probably what that is, yeah. And then we got the tube that goes all the way to the back. All right, guys, K-Power. Oh, so let me tell you the K-Power story. So, boom, this box gets to the house. I get a call from a very random phone number that was like a 843 area code or something. No, it wasn't even that. That's like Virginia or Carolina, one of them. And I was like, okay, cool. No idea who this is. I look up, they're like leaving a voicemail. So then I call it back before it goes to voicemail. I'm like, hey, somebody just called me from this number. Hey, this is such and such from K-Power. We see you ordered a pan. Just wanted to talk to you about your build and blah, blah. I was like, this is the most amazing customer service. I've never gotten customer service before.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't even put this on. I hadn't even opened the box. It literally just got to the house.
A month after you get it.
Right.
They were like,
hey, can you leave a review?
Yeah.
I didn't even get that. They were like, hey, we saw you ordered a thing. Can you tell us about the build? I was like, hey, putting a Honda motor in a Mustang and we were looking for a rear sump situation and this was the closest thing we could find, blah, blah, blah. So he was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. We'd love to help. And so, let us know what you need. And I was like, you guys are amazing. So
I need a free pan.
I know, right? Look, Brian had an amazing idea. So he was like, if this works, so say we have to modify it a little bit, right? So say we got to bring this area in a teeny touch, which is the only thing we could possibly think that we'd have to do. We let them know, like, hey, if you make an adjustment to this, you can now sell it as a Fox body. Yeah, swap, pretty much any rear wheel drive, rear sump application. But we know for a fact it will sit on a Fox body tubular K member. So yeah, possible. We can do some R&D for them, and that might help us out in the long run. So, anyways, this thing is it is pretty. And then it's got a couple of drains. So
That looks like an inlet. This right here's a drain.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure it's got a drain in the back too.
Because back there we got all kind of plugs.
So it's drain here,
and yeah, probably feed, probably like turbo drain or something.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty slick.
That is pretty nice. Like I said, I have the one on which I could use that one, but I have the one that gravity feeds into the front of the engine. Okay. So yeah, it's not gonna be used, but it's pretty dope to have extra. And then this is nice, because I can drain the oil from here and drain the oil from here because they're not really gonna communicate. Right, exactly. So. Yeah, oh my goodness. All right, I'm excited. Let me get everything squared away, and then I'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Fonda up on the rack, and we're doing the rack while she's on the rack. So, as Chris said, racks on racks on racks. And they sent the rack, and then they sent the box that had allegedly bushings. But
it did have a box.
It did have a box.
The box was empty.
They did send the box, and the box had nothing. So there was a big box with the rack, and there's a little box inside of the big box with nothing. Therefore, I have to get bushings.
Some little kid in China got bushes.
There's some sweatshop right now in China with the extra set of bushings and no rack. And here I am with the rack with no bushings. So I'm going to check the part stores tomorrow. I'm probably just going to go ahead and order some tonight from Summit because I know they'll probably be here tomorrow. Literally, yeah, $20.
I can't believe I didn't have extra set laying around.
And I can't believe it's not butter. And I'm going to order a bump steer kit. So that way, instead of getting new tie rod ends, I'm just going to do the bump steer kit, and then it just works out better that way, apparently, because these have issues with bump steer. So again, as you all know, I am a Honda person, and all this rear wheel drive and Mustang things are all very, very new to me. So thankfully, I got people like Chris laying around that could point me in the right direction because I was going to struggle. All right, guys, we're absolute liars. I don't have to get bushings. Why? Because I had some laying around and something else that I'm not going to use. So that right there, that's on the press, that is a transmission cross member mount thing from Stifler's. It's a very good one, but it's not going to be able to work in this application. But I got it for free $3.99, and it had good bushings in it. And ironically, it worked out that they were exactly the same size as these. And then on the back, shout out to Weeby for unintentionally contributing to the build. Yeah. He had a piece of K-member that was broke off. So like on these, there's usually a perch for like a mount. It comes out like this and then goes like this, like a little triangle. And on that box, that little triangle box, it had bushings in it. There you go, right there. So this would in turn be on here like so. So that way you can put engine mounts on it. And he cut one. He had Chris cut one off on one side or something like that. Yeah, so he just happened to have that laying around, which had a bushing in the front and the back. And then my Stiflers had bushings, and we used those. So now I don't have to get bushings. Got to get a bump steer kit, but
yeah, a little piece of Weeby, would you?
Yep, there you go. Everywhere I go. Do you feel me, Weeby? You feel me inside of you?
JD Racing.
Oh, I gotta watch this video too. You just posted something about the motor. Yeah, I don't know. Was it bad?
It went from 40 psi oil pressure to 8.
Oof.
I know why.
That's no bueno.
And surprisingly enough, it was not the Timu parts.
That's what everybody wanted it to be. All the haters wanted so bad.
5-cent O-ring.
Oof. Did he hurt anything?
No.
Okay. That's all that matters. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you guys have kind of been waiting for. I'm pretty sure because this is what I've been waiting for. We have the pan just tested it on. We literally just have 2 bolts in there. We did sit the pan on the new rack just to kind of see, to gauge about how far back it will be. It looks absolutely perfect as far as the rear portion is concerned. It's exactly what we need. We are about to see if the front is, I guess, shallow enough in this direction, from left to right, or front to back. I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say. This area right here is shallow enough. If not, and it can be cinched in, that will be what we have to do. But we're hoping that we don't have to. Look pretty good sitting down on there with the manual rack being slimmer than the power steering rack, and with this being further forward than it was on the E30 pan. So
yeah, we'd like to avoid cutting up a very expensive old.
Definitely want to not cut it if we don't have to, but if we do have to, case it because this thing gonna run.
With or without a ring, or without for something, so I never fall for anything. I never better always ready for whatever life may bring. For whatever king do the real thing. Yeah, I'm a champion. Yeah, with or without a ring, with or without for something, so I never fall for anything. I never better always ready for whatever life may bring. With whatever king do the real thing.
Initially, we were way further forward, so now this is a whole lot closer to the firewall, which is a plus. Like I said, we do have a little room that can be taken out from up there if need be, but this is looking like a major step in the right direction.
A lot more gooder. Oh yeah.
Like I said, we do have to. Like I said, in the event that we deem that we do have to do some cutting and stuff, we do have a. Like I said, I feel like we have a little room to play with in the front portion of the sump in the event. But as of right now, it does not look like that is going to be the event. This looks.
I don't think we're going to get much out of it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't cut it for half inch.
Right.
Yeah.
This brought us back probably 2 inches.
We're sitting low now too.
Yeah. Ooh, this looks right, ladies and gentlemen.
We got room to go down. We got plenty of room to go down.
Oh, it's way over top of the.
Yeah, right now what's holding us up is these plates.
Right.
Swivel mount.
I mean, that's not really a bad mounting
go
location. Yeah.
Go down.
Yeah. And then we do have the cow hood that everybody hates. But if we didn't want to use that, we could go down. But man, this looks so much better.
Once I get these cut out of the way,
we can go exactly where it needs to go.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. I think we was cooking with hot grease, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Let me get y'all a good. There we go. Yeah, man.
Show up under there and show up how much room you got to go down. All the room for activities.
All right, let me get you guys up out of here so you can see. All right, y'all see that? Look at all that clearance right there. So we can drop down probably 2 inches, 3 inches.
An inch and a half, 2 inches.
Yeah. So, whoo-hoo. I'm excited. She's excited. He's excited. So much excitement right now. Yeah. We about to fire this thing up, baby. That's all we need. Bluetooth transmission, Bluetooth intake manifold. All right, guys. So we took the motor out. As you guys saw, it fits in there. Primo fitment. We are extremely excited. So next time that you see it, possibly depending on when I get back out here, are you gonna be working on it tomorrow? Probably? Yeah. Okay. So these will be cut off. Yep. This will be a completely changed over, shiny new situation. I did establish that the alternator, I'm going to have to probably go back factory location alternator. I'm going to have to figure that out. I can probably just go with a smaller belt or something like that. I can use a EP3 idler pulley and all. Like I'll figure that out. That's Honda stuff, so that's my problem. What else? I got the bump steer kit I'm going to have to get. So this we have to figure out. This rod that goes into the base of the steering rack, knuckle arm thing.
Rack joint.
Yeah, the rack joint. It is. This one is significantly skinnier, and we already took the other rack outside, so it does not get tight in there. So you see where you put a bolt in there, you tighten that down, and then it's supposed to clamp onto that, but that's supposed to slide snugly into there, and that one does not. So
like Clarence Carter says, you're a little loose.
She's a lot of loose. She's been around a couple times. You can't. There we go.
No bueno.
No bueno y todo. So we're gonna have to figure that out too. Hoping I don't have to get another rack, but if I do, then case it out. Like I said, this rack was like $100, and it just kind of is what it is.
And worst case scenario, Amazon sells these.
Yeah, so I know
a guy.
They have a couple possible solution. Gonna look into that. But like I said, we are actually now rolling, and we're going to get into the stages. Oh yeah, get the 5-inch hole saw. We got to show the.
Oh yeah.
Why do I say 5-inch hole saw? You ask.
Bam.
Boop. So I can go any size I want to out of that bad boy.
Oh yeah.
So
I got plenty to choose from.
Oh yeah, we is going out the fender, baby. So yeah, needless to say, I'm extremely excited now. Like initially, it was just like confusion, excitement, because it was like this is going to be cool eventually.
There's a lot of different factors that were playing with the oil pan.
Yep.
The engine mounts, the rack, everything was a whole lot of things were fighting us.
Yep.
And now they're not fighting us no more.
Yep.
It's all just falling together.
Yep. So yeah, that was the biggest piece of the puzzle. Shout out to K-Power. I'm definitely going to have to call them and tell them, hey, if like I said, if they manage to take out half an inch and go back half an inch further, everybody would be probably extremely ecstatic. We're not worried about it because it is far enough back now that we're not. It's half an inch is not going to make or break placement on anything in here. But I'm sure to put that damn near on the firewall, like I said, a half an inch is pretty much touching the firewall. That would probably be where most folks want it, but we're cool without it. So you know what I'm saying? Race car things. So yeah, that is it. Let me go ahead and wrap this back. So once again, there will not be any more hiatuses like that for a while. Hopefully it is, once, like I said, that happens, then once she goes home, it's going to be like figuring out wiring and all that kind of stuff. And Chris is about to get rolling, y'all. So thanks for waiting and patiently. We had stuff going on. He had stuff going on. I had stuff going on. The government's got stuff going on. It's cold. come in the house and you leave the microwave on high. You guys know how this stuff goes. So anyways, like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't just follow me. Make sure you go follow Misfit Fab as well and watch all the cool stuff that he's doing so we can do cool stuff together. Did you post? You couldn't even post anything in the last card you're working on.
Yeah, let's see the scroll shit.
Grudge racers do grudge racer things. I don't understand it. I'm just a regular old, not grudge racer guy. It's not that deep. I got a 4-cylinder Mustang. That's all. That's
Literally, I have blankets just to hide motors.
it's literally I come over and bring something and there'd be towels on top of the engine and stuff. And I'm like, was it take a shower or something? What's going on? Anyways,
Secret scroll shit.
like, share, comment, subscribe, put the notification bell on so that way you know whenever we are posting stuff and all that kind of stuff. And above all else, don't be good, be great.
Going up like an elevator headed to the pit. Feeling Superman, call me Joppa Kent. Got me bent. If you thinking you can overthrow my squad, oh my God, no face shaking when you see.